A major loophole closed and some tariffs up in the air. All coming up today in the Manufacturing Minute. Hi, I'm Kat.
I'm Elise.
Let's go. First up, a federal appeals court ruled on Friday that several of President Trump's tariffs applied under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act are not valid. So this means that the tariffs that are currently in place through that act may remain so until October 14th, and the Trump administration can appeal to the Supreme Court. Now, importantly, these tariffs are not ones that are applied to autos and steel and solar panels, so there are a number of them that are still in place beyond this case. And so we'll see what the Trump administration decides, whether to take it to the Supreme Court or not.
The de minimis loophole is officially closed. This provision was intended to make life easier for tourists returning to the U.S. with souvenirs under $800 from abroad, helping them avoid going through things like paying through tariffs and timely inspections. However, it has been exploited by bad actors like Shein and Temu to avoid going through these necessary steps for their consumer products. Our organization's president, Scott Paul, wrote about what this means on Market Watch, so be sure to read so you can learn more.
Bloomberg broke today a story on TSMC. This is a Taiwanese semiconductor manufacturer that they no longer have export authority for their semiconductor equipment to be sending it to their Chinese fabricator. Now, this complicates, obviously, their plans and the smoothness of their operations, but it also plays into a larger tightening of semiconductor manufacturing export from the United States into China. So a sign of possibly other actions to come from the White House.
And finally, yesterday was Labor Day. It may represent the end of summer, but it's also an important day of recognition for the laborers that have made our country what it is. Our president, Scott Paul, wrote a really touching tribute to these workers on our blog at americanmanufacturing.org, so be sure to check it out and follow us at American Manufacturing for more content. See you next time.